Well, we'll see who shows up. Yeah. Sunday, let's see, nobody showed up. And I was sitting here giving my lesson to whoever was listening on the net. And it was basically, I was explaining how this kind of hand drummer would work with a singer-songwriter. Very simple patterns. And I just stayed steady because I know Kathy was at home. She was like playing along on the piano with me. So after a while, I just stayed in this simple pattern. This guy walks in. Yeah, no one else here. And I was just pretending like I was accompanying a singer-songwriter and explaining how that worked. And this guy walks in, gray hair, about my age, and said, we were eating over here, my wife and I were eating, and I heard the drumming. I said, oh, excuse me, I have to go find out who that is, because he's playing from the heart. And he said, I need someone to drum in my songs. He said, I'm actually a film producer, but I grew up playing music and had a shot at it the big time, and got my heart broken, and left the music and produced movies. He said, you can look me up. He said, but what I'm doing is I'm writing all these fresh songs, and it's exactly what I need. So people are, they contact me and said, that was amazing. I said, yeah, that's the way it works.
Well, I tried to talk an old friend of mine into coming along tonight. I hadn't seen him really hardly for the last 75 years.
Wow.
We went to high school together. We played music together.
That's great.
He did saxophone, I guess. And in the meantime, he's become roaring conservative.
You think he's going to come?
No, I don't think so. That would be too much to ask. He lives up in Marin. And the last time I saw him, he tried to convince me that the University of California system had nothing but Marxist, Stalinist.
She sounds a bit conservative. Well, a lot of people would agree with you.
Yeah, I'm just not one of them.
No, this is weird. We don't have Oh, there you are.
No, Junjun set up for me.
Well, I was waiting for you to come in.
That's not positive thinking.
No, I was thinking positively. I'm dealing with chroma key challenges at the moment.
Right.
And, here we go.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, I figured you could, we'll get you hooked up.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know,
Yeah, I sent Garvin an email saying, no, I'm there tonight. Don't worry.
is he gonna make it?
He's coming.
Yeah, he said
He said he's going to be here.
I ran into one of the street a couple
Put
of days
this one
ago.
over here for him, and I'll get your mallets. And
I forgot to bring Charlie's CD
oh,
back
that's
for
all
you.
right. That's fine. You got another one.
I-
You got the other. Okay.
I like the tracks you were on.
Oh, thank you.
I could absolutely, I'm like, there's Buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. When we play together spontaneously, like there's a lot of YouTubes of me and him, djembe and flute, because I'd go to Orlando and
Right.
you know, I'd set up the camera and we'd shoot. Those are brilliant.
You said when you like, you get the metronome or whatever,
Yeah,
and
the
then
click
you
track.
said it's not quite the same.
Yeah, it's not. It's a good boy.
I couldn't hear it,
I know it's-
but I'm sure you could feel it.
Yeah, yeah. I always encourage him to play fast and loose, you know, because he's so brilliant.
Right.
But when I laid down those tracks for him, you know, overdubbing now with the is just it's so impersonal,
Mm-hmm.
and people are used to that. Makes things easier, but not necessarily better.
Right.
So we're on top of the chroma key, but it's underneath there. I knew we would be on top of it. Like here, I'll show you. Lift up the ginger.
Oh,
No, it's okay. You see, oh, it's going to take 10 minutes for it to cycle through. No, this is. There you are. Come on in.
what is this?
It's the chroma key string. That's fine. It's all experimental. Get in here, Garvin. You want to take that one or this one? So, yeah, I finally figured out how to get the switcher off already. Well, I gotta get you your mouse.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be playing a virtual Jun Jun.
Mm.
So,
Can you get in here?
I wasn't sure if I had the right cell phone.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't have a Garmin message on it because I'm sometimes numerically dyslexic. So I can
Really?
either dial the wrong number or put it incorrectly into my
No, you had the right
computer.
number. You got the email, I think.
Dyslexic, numerically dyslexic. Yeah, I tend to be like that sometimes. Oh, water. Let me get water for everyone.
It's like left hand slap, but you're demonstrating it with a right hand.
What?
Or you have been sometimes.
What?
What are we looking at?
Underneath us here, which we can't really see, you can see a little bit of it there, is the chroma key. This green pad that's on the floor is chroma key and solar flares.
Oh, I thought it was a bicycle.
Hi, Larry. Come on in, you brought the big guy.
Yeah, that looks like that's
So let's see, you could probably sit right there unless we get more people. Might be easier for you right there.
Wow. So you're going to be tuned that up or?
It sounds like it's.
This one?
Yeah, if you pulled it up.
This one.
Mhm.
There's one that's lower and one that's higher. I'm probably using the lower one. Here you go, Larry. What do you got? Did you get water? Coming in.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, I just, I can't tell unless I hit them which one was which because they're the same size.
Bell real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna grab one.
So, this Saturday, they're also having a street fair event
Thanks.
on Montana Avenue. And
Hey, tuned it up for me.
they would like,
Oh, it had a hit on.
they would like music on the street, they're saying music on every block. So I'm going to be here.
In the afternoon.
Yeah, anytime. It's an all-day event ending at 6. So I'm not putting out, I guess I'll send out an email. And then, but I'm not going to be on the sidewalk because I think, I'll have to be inside just to keep track of everything. Because if it's what they say it is, it's like a street fair event.
When's this?
This coming Saturday, the 29th, as well as the next Friday, which is December the 5th, which I have not sent out an email for yet, but that's the Friday night, the holiday sidewalk.
That's the Christmas one, is it?
Right. So, and we go late on that one.
Yeah, I know. Madeline's got a
She's,
show
really?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Wow. What kind of show is it?
Oh, it's a winter dance composition. She teaches compositional class through the academy, and so they're putting a show up.
Oh, no. Well, we will miss you. We will miss you. You got to stand there? Okay, good. Now, yeah, you got to straddle that little metal strip
Oh,
there.
no, I won't see her all day.
You what?
I'll be here.
Oh, you'll be here.
But she won't, and she loves.
Oh.
The last 2 years, she's not made the Christmas thing because she's always had a show on, and it's happened again. No,
That's
she'll-
too
she'll be
bad.
bummed.
Yeah. But you're going to be here?
I'll be here.
Okay.
That's too bad.
What time does it start?
Okay. The Friday one, the holiday one on December 5th, we don't have to start too early. So what do we say, 5 o'clock?
Yeah, the sun's going down. Good time to get the drums out.
Yeah. And wear warm clothes because it might get chilly. What? Oh, yeah. And,
I'll take care of it.
okay, good. Oh, yes, good.
I'll take care of the main.
Excellent, yeah. And so I'll have to make sure Kevin's aware of that. Hopefully he can make it. Okay, here we
That's
go.
the 5th and the 6th, you said?
No, it's just Friday,
Oh, just
the
Friday.
5th. The Saturday is this coming Saturday.
Oh, this coming.
So if we want to do it on this coming Saturday, since they're shutting it down at 6 o'clock, we can start at 3 o'clock, something like that. So that's a Saturday. So if you guys feel moved to do
I
that.
moved, but we have guests.
Yeah, it was, this was news to me. They sent out a flyer just recently. Why would they, put 2 street events every weekend? That's Montana Avenue, silliness.
Everybody's got the wallet out.
Yeah, I suppose, that's what they're looking for. Oh, well. They what? Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, we put out the tip jar. We made $32 last time.
Righteous bucks there.
That's right, man.
That's got to be at least $3 a head.
Yeah, that was for Halloween. That almost covered the candy.
Can't beat that.
No, it was a good deal.
Folks out there gonna pay their own. candy.
What's that?
All the other homeowners and stuff gotta pay for their own. candy.
That's right. And the candy lasted for, well, it's still some there. There's no more chocolate. No, just the malted milk balls is the only thing left. Yeah, the Reese's cups and the other ones, they went quick. I ate a few of those. Okay, here we go. Welcome, powers of the East. Welcome, powers of the East. Welcome, powers of the East. Welcome, powers of the South. 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 Welcome, powers of the West. 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 Welcome, powers of the North. 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 Welcome, powers of the sky. 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 Welcome, powers of the earth. 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 Welcome, powers of the sea. 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 Welcome, powers within me. Welcome, powers within me. Welcome, powers within me. Welcome, powers within me. Aye, 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 Great Spirit, bless our endeavor. Great Spirit, bless our endeavor. Aye,
suppose they got anybody drumming in Ferguson?
I hope so.
We should go.
Well, we can send them some drum love, you know.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's your people, your area back there, huh? How close were you to Ferguson?
Oh, I grew up a couple of communities over from there.
That's not far, man. That's like, you
A
know,
few miles.
that's your turf.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll send some good energy into Ferguson. Because we've done that a number of times, you know, when
Yeah.
stuff's happened, you know, all over. God bless them. That's rough business back there.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You got family and friends still back there?
Oh, yeah. My kids are still going to school in Missouri.
Really?
Yeah, my kids are at university.
What kind of town is Ferguson anyway?
You know, St. Louis is kind of the poster child for white flight, you know.
Okay.
And Ferguson is real close to North St. Louis,
Oh, okay.
which is that whole area is just an area that, you know, the white population just sort of mass exodus since the 70s, really.
Yeah.
Leaving a mostly minority, you know, relatively poor populace behind. And it's, you know, they're pretty well known for not being a good place to get tangled up with the police.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as it is in most poor areas of the country. A lot of violence.
East St. Louis is a big place, right?
Well, I mean, East St. Louis is a very bad place, but you know, North St. Louis on the Missouri side is, you know, every bit as well. They are unique places, but it's as dangerous. The north section of St. Louis. East St. Louis suffered from its problems, you know, way back when, because the city essentially had no services for many years. But the north side is still at least functioning in a sense. But it's, you know, people are shooting each other every day on the streets. It's one of the largest capitals of the world, probably the U.S. If you look at it just as,
Okay, we'll work on Ferguson tonight. Let's start there. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna ask everybody too, anybody listening out there, this has proven to work. When they did worldwide prayer groups focusing on peace around the planet, they saw a distinct drop in violence on the specific locations where they targeted. It was relatively scientific, where there was, you know, spans of time, a day or so, when they focused, you know, these group meditations around the planet, focused on sending peace to a certain area, that the violence, you know, decreased. So there's quite a bit of anecdotal. You know, I've seen it work. The old story is like playing in a bar, right? You know, and when a fight breaks out, the band knows what to do. You play a slow song. So the trick is the old formula, the old bars is too fast and one slow. Right? Too fast gets everybody up dancing. Second fast song, people start buying the beer. Third song, slow it down, women's choice. And that was the balance through the whole show, 3-4 sets, you know. But if there was violence breaking out, it didn't matter. You shut it down and you played a slow blues. Not a blues, but like a love ballad.
Right.
You know. And it was quite evident that it had an effect on people. So that's what this is all about. That's why we're going live, in order to create this consensus and a network, a matrix of consciousness. And it's all based off of the downbeat, because we have people drumming with us all over. And so when we all agree on the downbeat, that creates a network of consciousness, of understanding. It's on a very subtle level, but we've got people who are dealing with subtle energy research at MIT, Princeton, University of Oklahoma, Stanford, here at UCLA. And they're piped into what we do, you know. And so it's like this idea of subtle energy being directed is what I'm all about. So let's go for Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Okay, now the trick is to find the groove in the lyric, because this is a hit song. We got to make a hit song for Ferguson. Okay, so sending love, light, sending love to Ferguson. Sending love to Ferguson. Ferguson's a tricky word. Ferguson. It's not a poetic word necessarily. What is it? Fergie words? Fergie. Sending light to Ferguson. Sending light to Ferguson. Sending light to Ferguson. Yeah. Sending light to Ferguson. 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 Light to Ferguson. Sending 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 light to Ferguson. Ferguson, sending compassion to 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 Ferguson. Aye, 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 aye. Yeah. Sending love to Ferguson, 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 sending love to Ferguson. Yeah, nice, very nice. So now I'm going to break down what I was playing. Lesson time, rudiment lesson. Tonight, we are learning the 7-stroke roll. The 7-stroke roll is one of the 13 basic rudiments that we acquired from the British. It's one of those combination of double notes on both hands. It always begins with the left hand and ends on the right hand. So we're doing double notes, except the last note is a single note. So you're starting with your left hand. Right. Yeah, that's a 7-stroke roll. Now, for those of you interested in sticking, I'll show you what it sounds like when you do the open and close 7-stroke roll. Don't do this at home on a conga drum. Accenting the last note. And the judges fill up. Okay, so The 7-stroke roll is, it starts usually on the pickup note, but when we're doing it before the downbeat, but the way we're doing it just now, it was really cool. So that's why I had, like break this down, because 1, 2, we're in 3, right? 1, 2, Ferguson. I go back in the groove. Ferguson. Peace to Ferguson, right? This was the basic 3 pattern that we were working off of, right? There it is. No, I'm starting with my left on this drum. That beginning note that you're hearing, that's the beginning of the 7-stroke roll. Yeah, so the 7-stroke roll. I knew this would catch you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, real slow. When we go slow, our hands are more in sequence on the internet. I have to remember. Stay here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, come on, buddy. Where is it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we pick it up, and then we'll slow it back down because I'm not finding it. One. I can't get it. I don't know why you guys should be able to get it.
No, it's because you're playing the 2 drums.
Yeah, no, okay. The 7-stroke roll starts in the middle of the phrase. That's what's hard about teaching this right this second. It doesn't start at the beginning of the phrase.
So where's the middle? 3.5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1.
You want me to hold 1, 2, 3 or something?
Okay, this is going to be much too difficult because I'm having trouble with it. So what we will do, just for fun, we're just going to do this as an exercise, and we'll go put it in 4. That way, in a 4/4 pattern.
It may fall into place.
It will. It's just that I'm having a brain seizure on it. So what we'll do is like.
And accent which one?
Go, Peter. Take it. So this. Now we're in 3.
Yeah, you just. So it is 3.5. You come in on the end.
Yeah. It was so cool. While we were doing it, I really liked it. So I had to stop and say, what am I playing? So when I come up with these phrases, they're not traditional phrases. They're They're based off the rudiments. But you certainly recognize that they could be a lot of different cultures. So this idea of doing a CD off of rudiments, rudiment grooves, is coming together. Are we free? One,
Something just shifted.
2, 3.
Your tambourine. God is getting funky.
Yeah,
That's what.
that happens. One, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 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 3. It's the end of 2 that it starts. And 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, 1, and 2, and 3, and 1. I like this one.
It's good for actually two drums. Good training.
Yeah.
Playing this way.
2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1. So this is proof that you can come up with really great grooves without knowing traditional African or Afro-Cuban. If you come,
Some symmetry.
oh yeah,
There's something in
yeah,
terms of the neurology.
yes, yes.
Really interesting.
1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1. There you go, Peter. 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2. There it is. 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, 3, and 1. I like this one. 1, and 2, and 3, and 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 1. The lifeguard from the YMCA comes up to me in the hot tub at the YMCA, the spa. He says, "Thank you so much for going live." He said, "I've been studying the one you did Sunday, you know." Yeah. So I said, we were sitting in the jacuzzi in the spa at the YMCA doing a drum lesson. Me and the lifeguard. it was funny.
That should be on video.
Yeah. He's from Iran. Moshir. Yeah, he's a great guy. Yeah, he's a great surfer too. He surfs almost every morning. And he teaches surfing. And he's got friends, his family's in Toronto. He's always been the drummer. He came in last week. Now let's pick up the tempo. Try to drop. Now that you hear the melody, you don't have to play all the notes. There it is. That's my fault. It's falling apart now. That's nice.
I got to the point where it just went, it just pushed past that.
Yeah, they're comfortable.
That line of comfort and things just.
Yeah.
But that's the first time we've done it. So
Yeah. And so,
that's really cool.
but it's a way we can get to great patterns, great grooves,
I agree.
without having to like go through the conventional.
The parts.
Yeah, the parts.
It's an accelerated pathway.
Yeah, I think so. Because
You're onto something, buddy.
what we do though is when you practice a rudiment, you start, of course, very, very, very slowly, and then you pick it up and it's open, and then you close it very, very fast. Now, and then when slowing it back down, when opening it back up, that's where the magic happens.
And that's what we just took it to a point we didn't
Right.
take it. And then
And
bring it.
we could have brought it back down. So, but physiologically and neurologically, when you're slowing down again, the system goes to a place it doesn't normally go, which is where the system relaxes and starts to hear the backside of the rhythm groove pattern. It's like looking at the wake of a boat. Suddenly you're behind, you're looking at the reverse of what most drummers would do, which was like speed up, speed up, speed up, till you can't play it any faster. So, and I thank my teachers for making sure that I understood the importance of slowing down. So when you slow whatever pattern is you're playing, when you slow it down again, the system goes to this unique place where it relaxes and it actually hears and feels what you're playing. Instead of all here, suddenly you drop into the body. And the body then identifies, ooh, right there. Like Sly and the Family Stone, Rose, she played the keyboards, and she was the one that said, the squares, go home. It's like, that was one of the lyrics that she'd always yell in the background. But she'd always do this by the side on the keyboard. She's like, dance to the music, and her right hand's doing this, right? And it was like, it's so hot when she, it's like, and man, he's back there just dripping. And she's, there it is. It's like, and she just find it because you pull it back, pull it back, pull it back until you get it, and then boom, man, everything just goes up, just takes right off because you got to pull it back. And this is like, that's it, honey. Don't push.
Manzarek was like that. You watch him when he's like playing. It's always.
Who's this?
Ray Manzarek.
Oh yeah.
You watch his right foot.
Yeah. His feel was
It's
impeccable.
like Mr. Tambourine Man.
Mhm. So that ability to let it go, especially with something like a 7-stroke roll, which is so weird. Now we go back to 4 just for fun, because let's work off the 7-stroke tonight. Because once your brain,
Question for you.
sure,
7-stroke roll.
yeah.
And the pattern that you said was in 7 with the.
Oh yeah, no, that's okay, different. No, they could be if you wanted to do the math on it. You'd have to figure out. Okay. This is a 7. Up to that point, I was almost legal, right? I was almost legal up to that point.
That's a yellow card. That is.
Well, the track that I recorded for this the celestial drumming is in 7, and it was based off that pattern. But then I had to overdub, and I had to improvise on the dombek and the different drums, bongos, and it was like I really had to keep going over it till I really got comfortable with 7. Because let's face it, to be a drummer, you've just got to repeat. You got to just go over and over a pattern till it becomes automatic, no matter what time signature you're in. You know, it's like once you understand the building blocks, that's what I like to teach, then you can go at it with a little more facility and a little more confidence, but it's still, you got to play it till it's you know, and then it swings. And that was always the secret of great jazz, great rhythm and blues. It's like, you know, watching James Brown live, you know, they're really up there. Tempos are just cooking, 3-set drummers cooking, everybody's going, horn section, everything's hot. And it's like, that doesn't happen overnight. That happens, you know, after years, you know, being on the road with the same guys in the same bus. You know, it's not a nice thing. That the life of Riley, the biography of B.B. King talks about that. They interview all the guys in his original big band. And yeah, man, they played 365 nights a year. And they have food under the seat in the bus because, you know, they couldn't. They wouldn't let them stay in a hotel. They were all black, you know. Things haven't changed that much.
Bluebird.
Yeah.
Bluebird, big Bluebird.
That's right. But it's a great biography. If you ever get it, it's on Hulu, and it's for free, you know. But he's, you know, what a soul. But so the difference between, and this is why I avoid counting. People want to go, well, you played 3 notes there, and you're saying it's in 4. It's like, okay. Our intellectual mind likes to, you know, be very comfortable with pigeonholing. That way, it's irrefutable. And if there's a disagreement, they say, you said this, and then you can have an argument. The difference in 7s, yeah, we're all litigious, you know. So it's like the 7-stroke roll can be played in a lot of different time signatures. What we just played was a time signature in 7, right? But the 7-stroke roll can be played in a 4/4 time signature or 3/4 time, which we've done. So that's why I like to avoid initially the whole concept of counting, because that's the front of the brain that does all that kind of stuff. And what I like to do is wake up the authority that's back at the back, you know, the physical rhythmic authority. So just for grins, let's go back to the 7-stroke roll, but let's do it in 4 and see where that takes us. Again, starting with your left hand. I added this. Now we're in 2. And this is I was doing this on Sunday. It was in 4. And I was talking about backing up singer-songwriters as a drummer. And the part that the drummer has to play with the singer-songwriter has to be very simple. So I said, okay, here's an example. And I just did this. Now, this pattern's a little busy for most singer-songwriters, right? But I got into nice feel. And I said, most drummers learn African drumming on a djembe, and they really can't play with a singer-songwriter. Because the singer-songwriter does it, you know, needs a drummer who plays much, much less. So here, this is a signature lick. You can fit this in behind a great song as a signature, as a hook. So when people hear the song, they're going to notice that drum part. But most of the time, singer-songwriter does not want the drum part to stand out, right? Because it's going to get in the way of the lyric. So this is a new evolution with drumming as an accompaniment. This era that we're in right now. So this guy walks in. There was no one here on Sunday. He comes in, he says, we were eating over at the organic, right? And I told my wife, who is that drumming? He said, excuse me. And he pardoned himself from lunch. And he says, I have to find out. He said, because whoever that was, they're playing from their heart, right? And he comes in and he says, look, I want you to play on my songs. And he says, I'm not in the music business, really. I'm a movie producer. But I used to be in the music business, right? And I wrote a lot of songs and had my big shot, and then had my heart broken and, took off my rock and roll shoes and went to the film business. It sounds like me. So he said, I could hear what you were playing and it really moved me. And I haven't found a drummer that can play like that. So, one day I didn't have my flyers. I was all out of flyers, He'll probably come back. Really nice guy. And he put his name down and he says, look me up. The years of Google. Sure enough, man, he had quite a list of movies that he produced. Yeah. Major movies, So as I'm talking, this is starting to settle in, right? Now you can solo on top of this. Anybody want to solo on top of this? But what you're doing right here, solid foundation, right? And leaves a lot of room, right? For interpretive brilliance, right? Yeah. Yeah. Move it around, yeah. Yeah, and address the foundation, which is the essence of jazz.
Right. You said maybe 7 phrases?
Yes.
I think you said, didn't you?
7 phrases?
Yeah. That was a phrase.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
said and then switch it.
Oh, no.
You said
8 phrases. Okay, yeah, we'll count it out.
I can't sing, so me counting.
Yes, you can.
It's not going to happen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. That sounded good, Peter. Go ahead and improvise. We'll hold it together. You guys loosen up. Try to throw us off.
I'm still on it. That's almost
That was 8, right? Three, 5, 6, 7, 8. My mind is going through them changes. Feel just like living the cry. My mind going through them changes. Buddy Miles. 8. 1. See how it fits with the vocal? So you start to feel the 8. And you don't think about it, you don't count. One more. Yes. That's 8 right there. Back to 1. That's how songs are made. It doesn't have to be 8. It could be 4, or it could be 12, which is the blues. Most blues are 12 or 16.
So what they call it, 12 bar.
Yes, a bar is a measure. You get it. Okay, we're at the end. Now that's 1, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, it has its own structure. We're starting a phrase. What's interesting about this one is the phrase that we're starting. This one is a pickup phrase. We don't start on the downbeat. We end on the downbeat. That's a downbeat, which makes it very interesting. 1,
That's really.
2. That's what's cool about the 7-stroke roll.
So that's why you're starting in the middle.
It does. It starts in the middle of a measure, in the middle of a bar.
Well, listeners at home.
1, 2, 3.
This is almost good for stop time.
Yeah, it is. Good. Suddenly gets second line. New Orleans. do it at the same time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What?
I don't keep going. I was thinking, where's this coming in? It's gonna go.
Oh, the cowbell.
Cowbell on that thing.
Okay.
I mean, Garvin just jumped straight into it before.
Yeah.
He was right.
Okay. What, like, for instance, what I came up with the part on top, you know,
Yep.
based on that big hole, and it was counterpoint to what you were playing, and I was hitting the upbeats. So if you're going to build off of that, you got right at the beginning. That's probably will fit, which is, you know,
Bang, bang, like that.
on the cowbell part.
What you want to do?
Because what I'm hearing is, that's not what you're still playing the other part.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you go with a conventional clave, but I was hearing something a little more Brazilian.
Just baby steps.
But try it out. 2, 3. 2, 3, and 4, and 1. 2, 3, and 4, and 1. 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Okay, now we're not going to think about it anymore. Now we're just going to play. But we still hear that, but you don't have to play that part. Yep. There you go. It's good, Larry. That's good. Yeah. Now, forgiveness, bring this to us. 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 Forgiveness to Ferguson. 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 Forgiveness to Ferguson.
Thank you, powers of the east. 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 Thank you, powers of the south. 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 Thank you, powers of the west. 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 Thank you, powers of the north. 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 Thank you, powers of the sky. 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 Thank you, powers of the earth. 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 Thank you, powers of the sea. 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 Thank you, powers within me. 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 Circle, turn round. Circle, Great Spirit, bless our endeavor. Great Spirit, bless our endeavor. Here it is. Okay, last one. Oh, yay! Okay, y'all deserve a Purple Heart for that one. Sustained.
You know, part of the way through, it's like just the double notes. It's like, and the tempo got up there, and I'm like,
Okay.
hold this together. It's
But it's important
I
to do that because you got to pull from a deep place, right, Peter? Because it's like most of the time you coast, but the drummer really sometimes has to go deep,
yeah.
pull from resources that normally you don't have,
No,
and you don't recognize you have.
No, it's good.
They're there. They're there. So I always love to once in a while, push the players beyond their comfort zone.
Well, even young Garvin here, it's like had a few short circuits. That's good. That shows
Oh, you're definitely growing
we're growing.
because I could see everybody's mind counting and working and being on, like and then you get lost and you laugh and you get back on again. And that's huge. The circuits that are being stimulated there,
Yeah.
there's nothing else that does that kind of,
Well, I like the freedom
Feeds the
of
brain.
this because I can drop notes out.
right. And you have a natural sense for it. Your melodic sense is really appropriate for that.
No, I was getting to the point with the double notes, I could not hold it in my head or my body. And I just needed to have a little break. And it gives me some freedom to just like, no, I'm not going to do that one.
I was dropping out too.
Yeah. But I remember.
Mostly when I came into it.
Yeah, right. No, I remember past the levels of endurance. We're talking about Sly. His drummers, he's like, they were beyond, being able to know what they were capable of. But I remember playing so hard and sweating so hard that I'm playing and the sticks would just kind of fall right out of my hand, and I'm squeezing as hard as I can to hold on the stick, and I'm dripping wet, skinny as a rail. And the sticks, I'm squeezing, I'm watching, just slide right out of my hand. There's just absolutely no strength left in my hands. It's like, are we going to get through this? Waiting for my heart to stop.
Well, that's how I felt just at the end.
Exactly. I love that because when you get to that point, it's like, you know what? I'm a drummer. It's like, you got to deal with this.
No, that's good.
And there's no other musical instrument that has that physical, the stamina, that the drummer needs for that. And it's also a foundation for great music. You play from strength, what's called rhythmic authority. You play from that place. So actually, whatever you play is going to sound good because you're playing from that place of rhythmic authority. Because this phrase, all that open space, that's right up there with B.B. King, just the simplicity and leaving the space. And what happens is all this magical energy comes in. People throw all this stuff in there. You don't need much. But what's hilarious is you actually weren't playing that much. You were playing 7 notes and then waiting. And then 7 notes and waiting. And it's like, that's less than what you would play. Plus the tempo for the closing is very slow.
Not with the 7.
The notes you were playing were fast, but the actual phrase was very slow.
Yeah.
See, that's why people want to count. That way lies madness.
I don't have time.
You know, that thing.
That's on the count.
I could
That's a
if
bit
I
of-
tried.
That's a play on words. That's a little musical joke there.
Thank you, Bob.
But I'm gonna, yeah, that sounded great. I'm gonna try to remember what that phrase what song that phrase comes from, because it sounds so familiar. You know, I'm
Great.
trying to remember, it's a jazz song, or it's a Santana song, something. It's one of
What's the phrase?
the- boom,
Yeah, okay, that one.
boom,
The Downbeat.
It's, I mean, I've heard it.
It is.
Mary Poppins. That sounds very good. I can't wait to listen to that. Okay,
Best
so,
to Kathy.
That's not the surf punk's drum, is it?
no, that's mine, that's my best kid. Brought it in, and as soon as I brought it in, got watched, they want me to play it on sessions. I mean, because that's always the way it's been with me with drum kit. I mean, it's like, if I play the drum set, ka-ching, you know, it's just always the way it's been. So it's like, I said, enough of this, bring it in, and it's immediately, like, less than an hour thing.
Thank you.
This is good. Oh, thanks. Did we hold you up where she's at? Where's your?
Peter, you sounded
So,
great.
was that the parents of the little kid? Did you see that little kid? He was sweet.
Room there. Space.